Ulrika Jonsson has slammed Prince Harry over his recent job advice in which he encouraged people to leave their jobs if it doesn't bring them joy. In a conversation earlier this week with the magazine Fast Company, the Duke of Sussex advised Brits to quit their job while discussing the rise in job resignations amid the start of the coronavirus pandemic. Ulrika blasted the royal figure in a column section issued, branding the royal as egocentric. The presenter said she felt disappointed in the royal and issued that his advice had fallen short of someone wanting to be a man of the people. She said, advising people stuck in jobs that don't bring them joy to quit is not just careless and foolhardy but yet another sign of how utterly disconnected you are from reality. In her summary, she adds, Harry, you are so detached and muddled that it would be funny if it wasn't so worrying. The mum of four raised how irresponsible the advice is, highlighting that it'll encourage people to put people in a financial suicide as they'll continue to still have looming financial debts. She writes, just imagine what getting into financial difficulty, losing your credit rating and facing a bleak economic future would do to your mind and spirit. Ulrika notes that the impact of people leaving employment could lead to a rise in mental health problems becoming increased due to financial burdens. She writes, the pursuit of happiness is essential. But, so is food on the table and the ability to pay the bills in this rat race in which we find ourselves. In the interview with the magazine, the royal said, many people around the world have been stuck in jobs that didn't bring them joy, and now they're putting their mental health and happiness first. This is something to be celebrated, the Duke added. Ulrika ended her column for The Sun raising that Harry's outlook would be very different had he not been from a line of royal blood. She concluded with, if you, Harry, weren't from the Windsor estate but were, instead, sitting on a council estate, those audacious words would not have come out of your egocentric, privileged mouth. Meghan Markle made a splash in Britain's royal family. She was an American, is biracial, had been married and divorced, and she captured Prince Harry's heart very quickly. Like all familial additions, it didn't come as a shock when the royals took their time to get to know Markle. After the couple tied the knot and carved a place in the royal family for themselves, rumours of tension came to light. It was not at all a surprise that tabloids speculated tension between Markle and Kate Middleton, who had been the royal family's golden girl for years, but what was shocking was the rumoured frustrations between Markle and Prince William. Britain's two young princes had been incredibly close throughout their childhoods and lives together in the spotlight, so the awkward energy between them and their spouses threw everyone for a loop. Since Markle and Harry have left the royal family and have moved to the United States, more whispers regarding tension between Markle and William have come to the surface. With reports of William questioning Markle, William's supposed concerns regarding the couple's quick timeline, and Markle and Harry's departure from Britain, there's a lot to unpack. When Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's relationship came onto the public scene, both were subject to some pretty intense media coverage. And as time progressed, the paparazzi wouldn't leave Markle alone. As such, Harry made a powerful public statement, saying that Markle was subjected to a wave of abuse and harassment and that it needed to stop.